Hi, I'm Emily Agnew at Luminous Listening. In this video, I'd like to talk about what inner bonding is. Inner bonding is a 6-step healing process. It's for healing anxiety, shame, depression, and addictions. And addictions includes not just the obvious ones like, alcohol, drugs, eating disorders. It also includes subtler ones, subtler to see because they're more socially acceptable but equally devastating. Like you can be addicted to work, you can be addicted to talking, you can be addicted to meditation, to a kind of spiritual bypass. So an addiction in inner bonding is defined as any activity, however benign, that you do in order not to feel, to try and protect yourself. And the purpose of the 6 steps is to take you into an inner dialogue process and then to connect with your spiritual guidance, whatever that looks like for you, and then to take action, to take loving action. And for me, I'm certified as an inner bonding facilitator and also as a focusing trainer, and I use a lot of focusing skills for the dialogue part of inner bonding. But inner bonding, focusing is not a philosophy. It's a very specific action, right? It's a way of going in and being with something that's happening here right now. Inner bonding is a whole philosophy. It's a way of being, of kind of seeing and living life. So the first step is being willing to feel your feelings. And the second step is moving into the intent to learn about those. Those kind of go hand in hand, because if you're not willing to learn, then you're probably not willing to feel them either. So those kind of go together. Then the third and fourth steps are dialogue steps. Step 3 is dialoguing with an inner bonding. We call it your inner child. I like to broaden the field of that a bit, because by no means do I always sense something that feels like a child in there. It might be a stomach ache or something. But so you dialogue with whatever's going on in you. And then the fourth step is asking for guidance, for spiritual guidance. And there's specific ways that, you are supported to do that. And then step 5 is take the loving action that your guidance suggested. And step 6 is kind of related to step 1. Remember, step 1 was be willing to feel your feelings. Step 6 is how did it feel to take that loving action? So in a way, you're kind of looping back to step 1 and sensing, okay, now, having taken that action, how do I feel? And, if you feel better, if you feel stronger, more in integrity with yourself, more joyful, all the good things, then you know that was a loving action. So inner bonding is something that you learn to do, and then you kind of do it all the time during the day. It's just a constant process of checking in, like, how am I doing? And if you're not feeling good, to sense, what have I done? Is there something I ate that's dropped my energy? Am I telling myself something? Is there a false belief that needs to be looked into? So it's a very powerful, elegant process. That's a pithy summary. There's obviously more to it. There's a free 7-day course that you can download from the Inner Bonding website if you want, that gives you quite a bit more detail. What I would say is that it's not hard to grasp the 6 steps. Oftentimes, like actually knowing what to do or say to start the dialogue, or how to move into, there may be things you really don't want to feel, and then what do you do? So that's where I come in. That's where facilitator can really help, is to help you hold the space to move into what we call your loving adult, and also to help you hear your guidance, and to help if you get stuck, like where are you getting stuck? So that's just a brief description for today. I hope that's helpful. And you can read more about inner bonding on my site, www.luminouslistening.com, or at the Inner Bonding site, which is innerbonding.com. Thank you for listening.